Hello friends, hey, hi, how's it going? We're here to talk about Season 22's Artifact. Bungie has released an update today about what the artifact's going to look like, and I want to take a peek at it, read it with you, and see what you think. We're getting ramped up for the Destiny 2 showcase, and we have a ton that we can't wait to share. Before all of that kicks off, here's a sneak peek of your arsenal of perks for next season so you can prep your builds before diving into the action. The upcoming season is doing artifacts a little differently, and we've got the team here to chat about what updated Artifact Mod Playground will look like when Season 22 arrives on Tuesday. So, they say they're doing artifacts differently. Now, when Bungie says they're doing things differently, it could go either great or terrible. Hoping for great, because I'm excited for a new season full of fun. Artifact Perks Preview! In Season 22, the Armor team wants to push the boundaries of how seasonal artifacts can enable you to customize your playstyle every season, unlocking more moment-to-moment gameplay decisions and new build possibilities. Inspired by the success of Strand Tangles, the team worked very hard to develop a new sandbox feature dubbed Elemental Orbs. A set of artifact perks will allow players to create these orbs when they defeat enemies with arc, solar, or void weapons. Elemental orbs can then be picked up by any player and thrown to create an elementally aligned explosion that also jolts, scorches, or applies volatile depending on the element of the orb. Certain perks deeper in the artifact also have various behaviors that trigger off of these orbs and Strand Tangles, including one that rewards you when allies steal or borrow the ones that you make. We think that elemental orbs will add novelty to build crafting for the season, and we can't wait to see what kinds of builds folks come up to using them. So, we have an orb tangle build. We're going Ruinous Effigy, we're going Quicksilver Storm, or just overall Strand builds. I'm going to tell you right now, that sounds not great. They didn't mention a specific element that's going to be popping off this season, but let's look at this chart and see what happened. Here is our chart. So we have Anti-Barrier Auto Rifle, which speaks for itself. Arc Strand Siphon speaks for itself. Thanatotic Tangles. Ooh, Thanatotic. That sounds like a thick bitch. Strand Weapon Final Blows have a chance to generate a tangle. Well, if you're using Quicksilver Storm, you can do it when you got grenades. Overload Machine Guns. Speaks for itself. Monochromatic Maestro. Dealing elemental ability damage increases matching weapon damage, and elemental weapon damage increases matching ability damage. Bonus granted is 10% for 5 seconds. So if you do a Thunderclap, your arc weapons are going to be boosted. If you use an arc weapon, your Thunderclap is boosted. Okay, cool. Piercing Bowstring, same thing as always. Solar Strand Siphon, same thing. I'm very excited about the Solar. Why do we have double strand? Whatever. Origin Perk Specialization 2. Weapons with the Head Rush, Nanotech Tracer Rockets, Unsated Hunger, and Redacted. So we're getting a new perk. Origin traits are always overcharged when that modifier is active. Cool. Elemental Fury. Well stunned, champions take bonus damage from your abilities and elemental orb damage. Cool. Rapid Fire Ranger. Rapid precision hits made from long range weaken targets. What does long range constitute? We're talking 30 meters, 40 meters, 50 meters? I don't know. Unstoppable Scout, same thing as always. Void Strand Siphon, the fuck? Strand is... okay. I don't want Strand on everything, okay? I'm cool that the Arc, Solar, Void, but... also, where's Stasis? I want to see some Stasis. I'm a Stasis guy. Elemental Orb Void. While using a Void subclass, Void Weapon Final Blows have a chance to spawn a Void Elemental Orb. Void Orbs can be thrown to create a Void Explosion that makes enemies it damages volatile. Cool. Communal Pickups. This isn't stealing, it's community pickups. When an ally destroys or picks up your Tangle or Elemental Orb, the Tangle cooldown is reduced by 5 seconds and you gain bonus damage with weapons matching your subclass for 10 seconds. That's pretty nice. It kind of gets over, like when someone steals your Tangle and throws it, there's kind of a reason, there's a help thing now, that's cool. Elemental Embrace. Subclass elemental buffs grant you bonus recovery and damage resistance against combatant attackings of the matching type. So if you're fighting against void things, and you have a void subclass, you got extra recovery. Is that right? Yeah. You get extra damage and recovery. Overload Hand Cannon, same thing. Origin Perks 1, there you go. So it's not always active. Elemental Orb Arcs, same thing, Arc. Refreshing Pickups. Picking up a Tangle or Elemental Orb grants you energy to your least powered ability. That's kind of cool, thanks. Elemental Munitions. Combatant Final Blows with Tangles or Elemental Orbs have a chance to drop special heavy ammo, which is cool because they just nerfed double special and how you get special and heavy ammo, so awesome. Unstoppable fusion rifles, which I'm very excited for because I love fusion rifles, and I'm doing a Path of Burning Seps build for a video later on where I'm going to be racing a friend using fusion rifles, including merciless and some other stuff. That'll be fun. Diviner's Discount, all scavenger mods are discounted. Cool. Elemental Orbs, Solar, same thing. Semi-auto striker, if you have fewer than 2 stacks of armor charge, rapid precision shots with bows, snipers, and scout rifles generate an armor charge. Frenzied Stacks! Your armor charges grant bonus damage to thrown, tangles, or elemental orbs. Your armor charge now decays over time, so you can use armor charge stacks, burn them up at the normal rates to get more damage off your throws. I don't know how that's going to work, we'll see. One final note, the perks Overload Machine Guns and Overload Hand Cannon do not currently overcharge those weapons when that modifier is active. This is an unintended bug. Anti-barrier bow and unstoppable fusion rifles will overcharge the weapons, but this is not currently reflected in their in-game descriptions. These issues will be corrected in a later patch. Stay tuned to App Bungie Help for more information in the future. So, I like the proactive here, that's pretty cool. Same thing. I'm not really stoked about this whole thing right here. I'm kind of happy that there's not like, hey, you're pigeonholed into using Arc this season, or a Void, or whatever, but this is very new. This is very out of the ordinary for Destiny. Like, they're not giving you a power fantasy. They're kind of just letting you play a whole neutral game, which is cool because it sucks. I don't want to rock Arc all the time or Void all the time, so I have a mixed feeling. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about this. Let me know how you feel. Leave a like, subscribe. We're going to do tons of builds when this comes out on Tuesday. We're going to take it in a day 1 raid. We look forward to seeing you. I love you, and we'll talk to you soon. Mwah!